Hello, BookTube. It occurred to me at the very last minute that you might want a video from me today other than my conversation earlier with Zach from the Brattle about baseball. And I have some mail, and ordinarily, at least in the last week, that would not be a suitable alternative for another video. But I got through a couple of mail-related videos yesterday without any kinds of problems. So maybe I can do that now. I hate making videos and not uploading them. So let's give it a try and see if we can get through this mail haul. There are more packages than last time. We'll see if we can get through this mail haul without any problems. Without any problems on my end. So what is this first one? Oh my, okay. This is from Brandeis University Press. I don't get many books from them. This is coming out in October, and I have a feeling there are those of you watching this channel that would want this more than I would. This is by Bruce Davis, and it is a history of the Academy Awards, the Academy and the Award, the coming of age of Oscar, and the Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts, and Sciences. So, do I have a sheet for this? No. For all the near fanatic attention brought each year to the Academy Awards, the organization that dispenses those awards has yet to be understood. To date, no one has ever produced a thorough account of the Academy's birth and its awkward adolescence, and the few reports on from those periods from outside have always been a glancing, cursory quality. Yet the story of the Academy's creation and development is a critical piece of Hollywood history. Okay, so the history of the Academy. Not so much the history of the Academy Awards. I was wrong about that. So the history of the Academy that actually awards the prizes. I know there are a lot of movie buffs out there who are bigger movie buffs than I am. Let me know if you're interested, especially if you might feel like reviewing the book come October. That would be wonderful. So what have we got next here? Oh, hi, baby. Oh, she was very screamy on our walk today. Very vocal. She always gets vocal on the weekends because she doesn't like passersby not paying attention to her. And on the weekends, everybody's out in their yards. Everybody's out gardening or whatnot. It's lucky that she's adorable when she does it. Oh my. Okay. This is the quintessential tough sell of a book. I think this is a July release. I have not had any luck getting an editor to let me review this thing, so I will review it for Open Letters, and you're going to be able to see why in a minute. This is by Syrian Sumner, and it's called Endless Forms, The Secret World of Wasps. I want to block the baby there. This is a book that is going to purport to explore, explain, and I'm betting exonerate one of the most universally hated forms of life on the planet. So I don't have a sheet for this one either, but let's see what we have here. Everyone worries about the collapse of bee populations, a life without pollinators, and honey. But what about wasps? They get a bad rap. They're winged assassins with formidable stings, but there may be no other earthly creature guarding so many undiscovered wonders. While honey-making bees and busybody ants have long been the darlings of the insect world, wasps are much older, cleverer, and more diverse. They are the bees' evolutionary ancestors, flying 100 million years earlier, and just as essential for the survival of our environment. The author's fascinating narrative upturns our expectations about one overlooked animal, and in doing so, reveals the architecture of our natural world. Inside are stories of wasps that spend their entire lives sealed inside a fig, wasps that turn cockroaches into living zombies, wasps that live inside other wasps. Don't they sound lovely? They've even taught us to make paper. In fact, their sophisticated social networks are the best model we have for the Earth's major evolutionary transitions. And in their understudied biology are clues to progressing medicine, including a possible cure for cancer. Possible cure for cancer or not, I feel certain that a lot of you, if you could snap your fingers, would rid the world of these animals. It's on my docket. I am definitely going to do right by this. I feel sorry for the book. because it's such an unsavory subject that no one wants to commission reviews on it. The most I think that will happen, one that I know of in particular, there's also a book coming out, I think also in July, a study of bees. And the one way that this thing might sneak into the review sections would be if somebody did a combined review of both for wasps and bees. We shall see. I'll do one on my own anyway. Then let's see, we've got 2 cardboard things, and then we'll be done. So this has been okay so far. let's see if we can keep that going. Okay, this next one, is this oh no, this isn't a pub sheet. This is an invoice. This is a biography, getting a lot of biographies, that's great. This comes out in September, and it's a biography of Nikola Tesla. It's called Tesla, A Wizard of War, The Genius, Particle Beam Weapon, and the Pursuit of Power by Mark Cypher. So I don't think this has a... Oh, no, it does. Okay, great. This has a sheet. A lot of you will know about Tesla. There have been many, many good books on this person, and a few good dramatized documentaries that are floating around, probably on YouTube. They're probably all on YouTube. Let's see here. An entire generation will hear the word Tesla and think of Elon Musk's revolutionary electric car. The name Tesla signals technological advancement and original thinking. The man, Nikola Tesla, a perennial topic of fascination, an enigmatic, profoundly influential figure whose scientific discoveries continue to resonate from the nuclear through the digital age and beyond, whose life and death have been shrouded in mystery. Okay, had me up until the last line there. I guess if you're on a roll as a pub sheet writer, you're going to do something like that. Nikola Tesla's life has not been shrouded in mystery. The result of more than 40 years of research and access to newly declassified documents. I'll just let that sit there. Right? What was it yesterday? Yesterday we saw a book where the pub sheet claimed that it was the result of, 5 or 10 years of research or writing or something like that. This is more than 40 years. I stand by my comment yesterday. This was written in a week. This book examines Tesla's legacy through the prism of global conflict, offering surprising, often shocking new details about Tesla's involvement on all sides. The author uncovers new information concerning Tesla's role in the development of such creations as wireless communication and cell phone technology, the Osprey helicopter airplane, and the so-called death ray. The author also examines Tesla's highly mysterious, quote, dynamic theory of gravity and its link to what today is called the God particle, namely the particle that gives matter its mass. Okay, well, I got a biography yesterday of a 19th century Jewish philanthropist. I will read any biography, and I love them for that. So it's great to be getting. They're my favorite kind of reading. It's great to be getting these, and not on the usual suspects. The usual suspects are coming. They are absolutely coming. But in the meantime, I'm getting plenty of people I wouldn't expect. So let's see what we have here. Okay. This next one is from Other Press, the great folks at Other Press. This is a paperback reprint. Let's get rid of as much of this as we can. I've got a doctoral dissertation here that we don't need. This is a paperback reprint coming out already. This is out already. It came out a day ago. This is Nuestra America, My Family in the Vertigo of Translation. I think we saw the hardcover of this on this channel. Now it's in paperback by Claudio Lomnitz. Nice thick paperback here. Eminent anthropologist and founding director of Columbia University's Center for Mexican Studies, Claudio Lomnitz takes readers on a heart-wrenching journey to uncover his family's tumultuous past, which is now issued as a paperback. Here he traces his family's extraordinary voyages across Romania, Peru, Colombia, Israel, California, Mexico, Chile, and beyond, weaving the stories of Jews like them who fled Europe to South America. With a complex web of Latin American history, this book adds to the canon of indelible narratives on exile, immigration, and family memoir. Yet it also skillfully transcends all genre. What is it then? Turkey coop? A waterfall? It skillfully transcends all genre to reveal the complex and subtle connections between South American radical movements and Jewish emancipation and exile in the early 20th century. Okay, I can't remember. Noistre America got lots and lots of press attention. I can't remember if I reviewed it. I also don't think I read it. And now, off the top of my head, I don't think I read it. So I'm glad to have the paperback reprint. This is out already, so I'll dig right into it. In fact, there are a couple of things here. Right? There's 2 out of the 4 that are out already. Noistre America is out in paperback. If you noticed it in hardcover and were waiting, it's out now. Then we have a biography of Tesla, A Wizard at War. I don't quite know what to do with that subtitle, but I haven't read a biography of Tesla in quite some time. And we have this poor thing, this poor orphan in the storm, Endless Forms, a book about wasps that is not going to call for their summary genocidal execution. And finally, The Academy and the Award by Bruce Davis, a book about the Academy and its history and how that intersects with the awards and with Hollywood itself. So not a bad mail haul and no reason whatsoever not to upload this video. No reason whatsoever. This was a perfectly fine video. Noistre America is a paperback reprint, and the Wasp book I will handle myself. But there's one of you out there who's really, really into Hollywood history, and this is a long way off. This thing is October, the Academy and the Award. If one of you is really interested in Hollywood history and wants the book anyway, if you live in America, I would be happy to send you the review copy, and maybe you could think about reviewing it. Because in addition to being a super sexy influencer on YouTube, I am also a print newspaper book section editor and an editor at an online literary journal called Open Letters Review. That's a couple of venues. It's not like you'd be doing an exercise in your private room and that'd be the end of it. I'd like to, if you'd like to try your hand at reviewing this thing, I'd be happy to help it get into the outside world. That would be great. And the same thing with this one. I have a feeling there are Tesla fans out there that eclipse me in their knowledge. If you feel like getting this book in the mail, if you live in America, I'd be happy to send it to you. And we can talk about a review. We can talk about maybe working it up for review. This is September, the other's October. We have plenty of time, the whole summer, for you to get this thing in the mail, read it, and then work on a review. Nothing stopping you. Nothing at all. It's an open door. So that's the mail for today. 2 for the distant future. 1 that's out already. And Endless Forms, I believe, is a July release. And July's coming right up. Doesn't feel it, but it is. So there you go. That's a little mail. There'll be no more mail until Monday, so we'll have to make do with all the stuff I have planned tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up for now, but I'll be back. Thank you, BookTube.